What's going on, my dudes? This is Mr. Gardner and this is Math Time with Mr. G. Today we're going to be doing systems of equations again, but instead of graphing, we're going to do substitution. So let's say we graph and it gives us something like 1/2 by 1/3. And that would be really hard to see on a graph. Substitution gives us a more precise answer. So the way that we do this is I have two equations and two unknowns. I have a y and an x and a y. What I need to do is I need to make a single equation with a single variable to solve. So the way I do that is I get one variable all by itself and then equal to everything else. Once I've done that, I go to the second equation and I rewrite the exact same thing again. But notice it was y that was all by itself here, and I replaced y with a set of parentheses. What I'm going to put inside the parentheses is what y equals. So I just replace y with what it equals, and now I have only one number or one letter in one equation. I'm going to double distribute and then solve for x. And this is where substitution is super useful. I got -4/3. If I were to have graphed that, I don't think I would get very close to -4/3, but this gives us a precise answer. Now that we know x, we go back to the equation we haven't used yet, and we plug what x equals in to find y. Now that I've found y, the point that these two lines cross is at x, y. Alright, so we're going to go one more time. This time x is all by itself, so in my second equation I'm going to replace x with what x equals, double distribute, and then solve for y. Okay, so I get y is equal to -4/5. And again, this is why substitution is so useful, because then it gets a weird fraction the exact answer. So I'm just going to go back, plug that in for y, and figure out what x equals. So where these two lines cross is at -1 2/5 and -4/5. If you guys have any other questions, hit me up in the comment section. Other than that, be kind to each other, ask lots of questions, and think deeply.